Welcome to Letting Go University. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you for joining us in this instant, because this instant is the only time there is. It's lesson 308 from the Course in Miracles workbook. So, are we going somewhere? Is there a future that someday we're going to achieve something? Is there a past that is still here? Or is there this instant? Well, there's only one time that I know of, and that's right now. As soon as I get into thoughts, I'm experiencing all kinds of stuff other than what's right now. And as we release more and more, as we let go of more and more, we come to more and more present awareness, presence. And the gift of Christ, the gift of love, is here in that present moment, right now. To try and go and find it somewhere else in another time, past or in the future, I'm missing what's here right now. This instant is the only time there is. Everything that's true and real is here right now. Notice all of your disturbances, fears, grievances, anything that there seems to be anxious, worried, or angry about, any guilt, any sin, all of that, I have to leave the present moment. You have to go somewhere else to discover anything to be unhappy about. That can't be true. But can you find anything wrong right now in this moment? Not going off into thoughts of past or future. No, none of that exists. There's no past hanging off of you. There's no future hanging above you about to fall on you. Right now is all there is. And that's where the birth of Christ is, right now, without a past or future. He has come to give his present blessing to the world, restoring it to timelessness and love. And love is ever present here and now. That's what's suggested in this lesson. Now, there can be a lot of resistance to that, and that's okay. The only reason we're not experiencing this timeless love of Christ is because we're resisting it. And that's actually the ego's job, and it does it very well. Creates all kinds of things that seem to matter that have to do with past and future. So could you let go of attempting to be separate from Christ's loving presence here in the present? This instant is the only time there is. And to have compassion, to be that loving present as you are released by grace. It just takes what it takes. And how sincerely could you let go of the guilt of the past, the fear of the future, to be in that loving presence? Let's do some letting go. This instant is the only time there is. Notice all the seeming problems of the past, difficulties that have seemed to matter to you. Take any one of those, or take all of them. Could you let go of the past? It's just a question. You don't have to. Could you let go of the past? Notice the clinging. What if you just let go of the past? The world you thought you made. Notice any feelings that stir for you. Is there any wanting to hang on to the past, claim it's real? That's fine if there is. Rather than deny it, could you just notice that feeling? Wanting to insist the past is real. And deny this instant is the only time there is. Could you allow that up? Any feeling that's coming up for you, with even the consideration of abandoning all that, letting it go, letting it not exist, the past, could you let this come up? Any resistance to the present moment, this holy instant, attempting to claim the past is real, or matters, or has any value at all. Could you let go of that feeling? Let go of the past. You don't have to. It's just a choice. It's just could you? Would you let go of that feeling? Let go of the past? For this holy instant? When could you? Your release doesn't happen somewhere else. It happens right now. But maybe it seems like later or never. It's just a choice. When could you let go of the past, this feeling? You notice any time you seem to be doing something, making a choice, it's only right now. This instant is the only time there is. That means everything that's real exists right now. In this now moment, in this now moment, in this now moment. To find the past, I got to go somewhere other than now. Anything that happened with my parents, financially in the past, this body in the past, the other people in the past, that's not here right now. Can you find any of that right here, right now, besides in thoughts and imagination? And could you notice if it's possible for you to let go of all these conceptions of the past? Ooh, this might bring up fear. Let go of all the past? Could you let go of the past? What you're letting go of is really nothing, because it's not here. Would you let go of the past? Notice any feeling that comes up for you. The mental arguments, the clinging, the valuing the past, as if it's something valuable or here or could even be grasped at all. No matter how I try, I actually can't get a handle on the past because it's not here. It doesn't exist. Could you allow this feeling to release? The memory of the past. Could you release the past? To be in the only time there is, this instant. You're never going to be forced to let go. The love in this instant doesn't push you around. It's your choice. Would you let go of the past, claiming it's valuable, real? When could you let go? There's only one time there is to let go, to release. In this instant, could you release the past? It's just a choice. This instant is the only time there is. I have to mentalize, go away from the present moment to imagine a past or to imagine a future. You notice that? Right here, there's actually nothing going on. And so, are you valuing some imagination of a past, hanging on to it, and missing this holy instant, this right now? Anything you seem to do that was sinful, guilty, or wrong, or anyone else seemed to do? Do you know it's optional to value that? To attempt to make it real here? And it takes a lot of work, a lot of effort to try and claim something that's not real is. You don't have to be a genius to recognize the past is not here right now. Could you surrender the past? Give up trying to claim it's real, give up valuing it. You don't have to. It's just a choice. Notice the fear of letting go of the past, surrendering it, giving it up. The ego might say, no, you need that. You need that to prepare for the future, which is also not here. Could you allow up any feeling that would keep you bound to the illusion of a past? And there might be lots of mental arguments, mental resistance to letting go, to surrendering. That's okay. Could you allow it to be just a feeling behind all those thoughts? Those thoughts, too, are not in the only time there is, this instant. Could you go behind all the thoughts, all the imaginations, and just let this feeling be surrendered? What if it was just a feeling? Could you surrender this feeling to the Christ presently, in this moment, right now? It's just, could you surrender? Would you surrender the past, this feeling? Give it up. Turn it over to God. When could you surrender the past? The only time there is right now. This instant is the only time there is. This very instant. This instant. And that's where the Christ is. That's where his gifts for you are. That's where love is. That's where God is. In this instant, right now. And what's a resistance to this instant? Imaginations of a future. So it's one thing to let go of the past. What about the future? Could you allow any resistance to this instant of planning for the future, imagining a future, fearing a future, wanting a future? This instant is the only time there is. Can you notice the resistance to that? And imagining there's a future out there somewhere. That's any thought about anything that might be coming up today, tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. None of that's here, is it? This instant is here. Could you notice the resistance of going somewhere else, as if there's a future? Could you let go of the future? No, that's okay. Yes, that's okay. Could you notice any feeling that comes up for you with even the thought of letting go of the future, imagining it, planning for it, trying to predict what's going to happen? All of that comes from fear and wanting, neither of which exist in heaven right now. And it's okay to feel that. Could you allow that feeling up, that resistance to this instant and planning for the future, imagining the future? Could you let that feeling come up, that fear, that wanting, whatever seems to be coming up in this instant? Could you be with that feeling right now? Could you let go of that feeling right now? Could you turn it over right now? It's just, could you let go of imagining a future and that feeling that has you endlessly planning for the future? Forgetting the presence of Christ with you now. So could you let go of the future and all of the imaginations of what's not here right now? Would you let go of this feeling, this fear, this wanting, whatever that is, that you may have Christ's presence, his gifts now? Love now. When are you ready? When is the time you let go of the future and let God, let Christ enlighten you now? Now it's okay. How much fear has there been about the future? How much desire about the future? Imagining something's going to happen out there at some other time. You'll notice every time something's happened for you, it's been in the now. There's actually only one time, and that's this instant. This instant is the only time there is. So reality is now, reality with a capital R. Imagination, illusion, is the future. And how much of your holy presence has been engaged in imagining the future? Making stuff up. Defending against potential threats. Planning, plotting for how you're going to make it in a time that isn't right now. And there's nothing wrong with that. No need to attack it, claim it's sin. Could you just notice how it feels to be engaging with fantasy of a future? And what comes up for you with even the consideration of just release, complete release from the future, that fantasy, that imagination? Fear, wanting control, wanting security. Could you notice that energy, that feeling right now? Oh yes, to the world, it is quite insane to let go of the future. Terrifying. To not plan for things. To not be defended against threats. The world is insane. Notice the fear, the insanity of fear, when you have the Christ right here. When you have not left your source right now. Because you let any of this energy come up. Any fear, worry, anxiety, wanting. Let that come up, open it up. Ignoring the thoughts, could you allow yourself to be right here, right now, present with this feeling? And release. Could you release the future? The fantasy? The imagination? Could you release this feeling? If there is no fear, why would you be worried about the future? Would you release this fear, this feeling, release the future? It's just a choice. You're free. Play with the future all you want. Imagine all about it. Have all the fantasies. This moment is the only time there is. the Christ born now. Love ever present now. You are free to engage in thinking about some imagined future. When could you let go of an imagined future to have His gifts now? This instant is the only time there is. How much effort and energy have you put into imagining there's a future? Preparing for it, plotting for it, setting up defenses, imagining attacks, threats. Attempting to control the future, wanting to control it. It doesn't exist. This moment is the only time there is. Can you notice what comes up for you if you were to just set yourself free from all imaginations of the future? Preparing for it, planning for it. Oh, might be a lot of fear coming up. A lot of wanting to control, wanting security. Could you just notice whatever is coming up for you right now with the imagination of letting go, surrendering the future to God? Turning it over. And it's nothing to guilt or sin yourself about. It's just a feeling. Could you just let that feeling come up? Yes, there has been a lot of fear of surrendering to God, for the ego claims it is God. Could you allow yourself to surrender this feeling? Surrender the future to God. Give it up. That you might be in this instant, the only time there is. Would you surrender this feeling? Surrender the future, all the imaginations, the fantasy, the defenses, the wantings. Just would you surrender it to God? When could you surrender? A future that isn't here, that doesn't exist, and this feeling, which also doesn't exist, to God. Just turn it over. No longer valuing what is valueless and doesn't exist. Having the gifts of heaven, your divine inheritance right now. That's where the love is. That's where the Christ is. That's where the joy is right now. It's not out there. It's here now. Could you surrender the past? Surrender the future. Surrender the feeling. Inherit heaven now. Could you surrender? Could you let go? Absolutely. Now. Well done releasing. Thank you so much for joining us. If you'd like, please join us for more at the link in the description. Letting Go University offers 5 of these sessions every day, 4 in addition to this free offering on YouTube. So come check it out. You can get in for free, and we have all kinds of replays available. I think we're up to 800 something now, all kinds of different topics, from very basic things to the conceptions of time and what time is and letting go on that, or maybe just anger or resentment, maybe just fear. So keep on releasing. You can always release, because surrender, release, letting go is always available in this moment, right now. The Christ is always available in this moment, right now, for free. Your peace and happiness are guaranteed in the present moment. Could you let go of trying to find them somewhere else? Have the best day you can.